Hey guys, my name is Hadi Taha. I'm from Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, and I'm a rock fisherman. I want to start a series of videos about rock fishing for those that are beginners and those potentially that want to enhance their rock fishing experience. I wish I had this when I started 6 years ago, but unfortunately it wasn't. There was nothing online that was quite specific and detailed enough. And I didn't have a mentor to really show me how to do things. So it took me a lot of time and effort and money to get to understand where I am now. And I really want to save you that time and money potentially. What I will go through today in this video is my story, some of my warnings and tips that I can give you, and we'll go through a few of my equipment. And at the end of the video, I'll go through a bit of a montage of my catch over the years. My story is 6 years ago, I left a good paying job with the Commonwealth Bank of Australia. I started a small business. I had a bit more time on my hands, and I had a friend ask me to join him for a fishing session, and the rest is history. I never looked back since then. Today, I have another job. I'm back in the office. I'm doing 40 hours a week at least. I'm doing my master's, my MBA. I have 3 kids, and I have another one on the way. So I can safely say that I have a hectic lifestyle. And a weekend rock fishing is something that suits my lifestyle at the moment. And to be honest, it's something that I really enjoy for a number of reasons. One of the reasons is it's convenient. Again, like I said about my lifestyle, it gets me out and about, gives me allows me to exercise. There's a bit of rock hopping involved, which is a lot of actually it's quite strenuous, to be honest. The casting, the preparing, the walking, all these things is a great way to get out and about. It's a great way to experience and see New South Wales beaches, some of the rock fishing sites. Some of these sites are stunning. It's world class, and I don't understand why people don't want to go out there and see it. It's just beautiful, and I will share with you guys some of those photos. Um, it's it's cheaper in comparison to boat fishing. Um, if you want to keep it cheap, and some people want to spend a lot, but I don't know why. It's a great way to spend time with your mates. And finally, it's just a way to get away from the hustle and bustle. I live in the city, so I really need a bit of that time outside of the city. So a couple of warnings and tips that I wanna share with you guys early on is everyone wants to catch a big fish. I've got mates that want to catch a big fish, don't want to put in do the research, put in the time, put in the effort, and really that's what it comes down to. You do these 3 things, and eventually you will get something. Don't get me wrong though, it is quite difficult. The chances of you catching fish in itself could be less than 50% chance. So and that's not even talking about a big fish, right? So does take time and effort and skill to be able to do it. But if you're not someone that's patient and wants a quick fix, then this is not sport for you guys. You can buy the fish from a fish market. That's probably the easier way to do it. The second point is this sport is quite a dangerous sport. It's the most dangerous sport in Australia. So many people, you hear about it on the news, and people, getting washed away, getting hit by the rocks because they fell in. Make sure you have the right gear. Make sure you have the right safety gear. Make sure that you look at the conditions and watch the conditions before you get out there. My third point is make sure that you don't take undersized fish. Okay, so in Sydney, Australia, New South Wales, there is size limits to the fish. We fish for the fun, we fish for the hobby. We're not fishing to feed a tribe. If they're undersized, throw them back in. Right? You want our kids and the future generations to be able to fish and catch some nice fish. So you want to be sustainable. And the other reason and the other factor for this is there is a $500 fine. If don't get me wrong, I think it's $500 at the moment if you get caught with an undersized fish. Now, I can't afford that. I don't know about you, but $500 a fish is pretty extreme. As you can see, this is my equipment. Got my racky for my rods and my reels. I've got my hiking boots for fishing. Got my bag. Got a versatile bag that I use for all purposes. Um, two life jackets, two different types. Two different types of buckets. It's a normal bucket from Kmart, and another bucket I use with liveys. It's quite a versatile bucket. This one, it's got you can use it for a lot of purposes. Got my shelves, so I've got my hooks and my floaties on the top, my lures in the middle, and sinkers at the bottom. These are tackle boxes that I mainly use for my kids. Yabby bucket, Yabby pump, you get the gaffs. And these are my reels. So just go through in a bit more detail. This is a Spinfisher, a Penn Spinfisher V, matched with a Finor 18 or 15 kilo rod. Really old setup. It's got mono on it. I use this for liveys when I can't be bothered using overhead. It's about $150 for the reel, about $120 for complete angler for the rod. The next one is a overhead reel. Shimano TLD25 is the reel. It's smashed up with a backbone, Shimano Backbone Elite, an 8-foot rod, LBG rod. Really good setup for liveys. I've only just started using it. Yeah, so it's got mono on it. On sale, you can get the reel for about $180. And the rod's about $140. This is my go-to rod and reel, mainly for casting lures, bigger lures. Got the Saragosa, my favorite reel by far. It's waterproof, saltwater. It's got a good drag. This one's an 8,000 size. I can't praise it enough. It's a really good reel. It's matched up with a Maikuro 7-foot rod. And it's a really good setup, this one. It's quite light, not too expensive. The reel is about $230 on sale, again from BCF, and the rod is just under $100. Like I said, got a passion for the Shimano Saragosas, so I've got a 5,000 here for the lighter lures, lighter fishing. Smashed up with a Maikuro 9-foot surf rod. It's a really good setup, quite light. Again, the reel is about $180 on sale. I had a really good sale on this one from BCF. It was already on sale at $230. Take off $50 or $40, something like that. It was a special offer if you spend over $200 for a member. The rod itself is about $120. A really good light setup. This is one of my first setups, my first reels. It's a Sienna. Matched with a Shimano Sonic Pro 6.6 foot. I got this combo for I think just under $100. I think there's a new version of this now. Good for breams, good for the lighter fish, good for sambos, bonitos. It's just a really good setup and quite cheap. So I wouldn't recommend you going out there buying a really expensive setup, rod and reel. You get, I know people that go out and buy Saltigas as their second reel, or a Stella or a Power Pro using a Demon Blood rod, which is about $400. If you're just going out to catch bonitos and sambos and brims, you don't need that stuff. It's just a waste of money. Buy within your budget, guys. And that's my recommendation, because then, if you get better, if you're doing more and you're doing more extreme fishing, then go out there and buy more expensive gear. Some of the places I would purchase, I already mentioned BCF is my go-to. Shin Shin, which is ISO Fishing over in Eastwood, is my local tackle shop, so I shout out to those guys. On Duty Bait and Tackle, I get my bait and a lot of my stuff from them over at Maryland, so shout out Moe. Other shops would be Complete Angler, Anaconda, even Kmart. For some of the cheaper, sinkers and whatnot, you can get them from anywhere. So there's a lot of places you can go to buy things. Again, like I said, buy within your budget, and yeah, good luck with the fishing.